Dear students, today we are going to start the chapter 8 O-level biology 5090, and the topic is human nutrition part 1. First of all, we will discuss the different types of nutrients. They are carbohydrates, fats, proteins, minerals, water, roughage, and vitamins. All they should be present in diet in proper ratio. First of all, we will discuss the sources of carbohydrates and then their importance. The major sources are rice, bread, wheat chapatis, potatoes, and bananas, etc. There are many other sources. And now, the dietary importance of these carbohydrates, they are very important. They should be in our diet because they are main source of energy and gives us 60 to 70% of energy. Secondly, they are immediate source, immediate source of energy. So energy is available from them. And secondly, they help fuel your brain, kidneys, heart, muscles, and central nervous system. So they are very important. And for instance, fiber is a carbohydrate that aids in digestion. Fiber, you know, the roughage, and then help you feel full and keeps blood cholesterol level in check. So fiber, which is a carbohydrate, it is very important for us. It should be present in our diet. Next nutrient is fats and lipids. And the sources are fatty meats and fish, cheese, butter, avocado, nuts and seeds, and chocolate, etc. The next importance of these fats, why they should be present in our diet. They are main, you can say main source of energy. They give highest amount of energy, highest amount of energy. They are triglycerides, phospholipids, sterols, and for example, cholesterol. So they gives us highest amount of energy. Lipids in the diet transport the four major soluble vitamins A, D, E, and K. So these vitamins are only soluble in fats. When they will be soluble in the fats, then they will be transported in the body and assist in their absorption if they are transported, and then they will be able to absorb into the body, because when they will be dissolved into the fats, then they will be able to absorb in the body, and they all these vitamins perform different functions in the body. So in this way we would like to say that lipids are also play a very important role in the body. The next nutrient is protein. It is obtained from chicken, king salmon, beef, bison, egg, and so many other sources of protein are from plants as well. Next, the dietary importance of these proteins are, that is proteins are very important, you know, all hormones, all enzymes are protein in nature, so they perform different functions in the body. Proteins has a critical physiological function. Protein is primarily used in the body to build, maintain, repair body tissues. You know, damaged tissues are repaired with the help of protein. And in the event that protein intake is greater than that be required by the body for this primary function, excessive protein is converted to energy for immediate use or stored in the body for fats. It means the proteins are not stored in the body. They are used up to get energy, or they are stored in the form of fats. They are not stored in the form of proteins. Proteins energy will be used only after other energy sources are exhausted or unavailable. Means for most of the time we will get energy from carbohydrates plus lipids. Carbohydrates gives us immediate energy, lipids gives us highest amount of energy. So when these sources are not available in the body, then the body will be able to get energy from proteins at last. But they gives us energy in any ways when the body needs their energy. Next, we are going to discuss the different types of vitamins. You know, the vitamins are very available in the blood. It should be present in the body, because if they are not present, they can cause different diseases. Their amount should be very low. They are available in very small amount. But if they are not present, they can cause different diseases. Here, for example, first of all, we will discuss the vitamin C. Vitamin C can be obtained from citrus fruits, from strawberries, kiwi, broccoli, tomatoes, and potatoes. So these are the different sources of vitamin C. Vitamin C is also present in chilies and dark green vegetables. And the function of vitamin C is help heal wounds, help maintain healthy bones, teeth and blood vessels, help body fight infection. So vitamin C is very helpful for us. If it is absent, if it is absent in the diet, then it cause a disease which is called as scurvy. Scurvy is actually the gum bleeding. So it should be present in our diet in a proper ratio, because it will be absent, then our gums will bleed. Next vitamin is very important vitamin, which is vitamin D. Our body can also make vitamin D when it is exposed to sunlight. Other sources are cheese, margarine, butter, fortified milk, healthy cereals, and fatty fish. All they contain a proper amount of vitamin D in them. Next function of vitamin D is it support our bones, teeth, immune function, and calcium absorption. So it is synthesized in the skin through sunlight and can also be obtained from different foods and supplements, but their presence should be in the body. It should be present in the body, because if it is, you can say, deficient in diet, it can cause soft bones or curved bones, which is called as rickets. So this is the disease when our bones become very soft and the bones become curved. So vitamin D should be present in our diet. Next, we are going to discuss the different minerals which should be present in our diet. The first mineral, which has very important value, because minerals are also the chemical substance which should be present in diet. Again, if they are not present in diet, they can cause different diseases. So calcium has very importance in our diet. First of all, the sources of calcium are dairy products, fortified white bread, oily fish, green vegetable, nuts and seeds, and citrus fruits. All they contain calcium in them, and the functions are teeth and bones. Healthy teeth and bones, you can say the blood clotting can take place if calcium is present. Nerve and muscles contraction cannot take place if calcium is not there. Heart regulation, or it keeps our it regulate our heart. So if it has deficiency in our diet, then again stunted growth of bones. So the disease is called as rickets and osteoporosis. So the calcium should be present in the diet, and we can take it orally in the form of tablets as well. Next mineral is iron. Iron sources are liver, kidney, heart meat, egg yolk, dried beans, peas, spinach, dried fruits, whole grain, and enriched breads and cereals, nuts, etc. So the iron can be obtained from different sources, but it should be present in the body, in the our diet, because it has to perform different functions in the body, that it helps make hemoglobin in red blood cells. And you know, students, hemoglobin contains 4 chains, and all these 4 chains have a heme group in them, and that heme group needs iron, and oxygen is attached with them, and then oxygen is able to transport in the body. So if there is deficiency of iron in the body, the person can have low HP level, and heartbeat will be very slow, and the person will be called as anemic, because it has to need a proper quantity of HP in the body, or hemoglobin in the body. Next, sources of dietary fibers. Fiber or roughage is very important for us. It should be present in our diet, and the different fruits, plants, all they contain fiber in them. Nuts, different nuts also, and different vegetables as broccoli and cabbage, radish, all they contain a proper amount of dietary fiber in it, because dietary fiber is actually the cellulose which is present only in plants. It is available only from the plants. So another name for, I have told you that the roughage, plant-based foods, I have told you that it is only obtained from the plants, and it is not digested in the body. Roughage is not digested because it is made up of cellulose fibers, so they are not digested, they are excreted out of the body. Secondly, they saves us from constipation, because if there is you can say deficiency of fiber in the diet, then constipation can take place, which is a chronic disease, and you can say it is the root of all other diseases. So it helps in easing bowel movements, flushing cholesterol, harmful carcinogen out of the body. So it helps us to remove all the metabolic waste out of the body, which should not be present in the body. They cannot be stored in the body, so they are excreted out by this cellulose fiber. Next, the water. You know, water is very important for us. All of us are living beings. We need water because water can perform different functions in the body. Up to 60% of the human body is water. Our protoplasm contains 90 to 95%. Our blood plasma contains 50 to 55 to 60% water. So in this way, I would like to say the water has very importance in our life. Without food, human beings can survive for many days, but water is such an essential element that without we cannot survive. We can survive without food for many days, but without water, our survival is not possible. Drinking water should be totally clean, pure, and free of any disease. We should depend on a pure water, a healthy, pure water. It should be not be contaminated with microorganisms or many other, you can say, many other types of contaminants. So the water which we should use for drinking, it should be disinfected before using. So water has a great importance for us. So uh, uh, it was all about the different nutrients and their importance. Now I would like to say that the diet which contains all these nutrients in a proper ratio, then that diet is called as a balanced diet. It means that when we take our breakfast, lunch, and dinner, or the diet in the day, which we all contains carbohydrates, proteins, vitamins, fats, minerals, and you can say water, all they should be in a proper ratio. Because when we are taking breakfast, we should take proteins, we should take carbohydrates, we should take water. So in this way, at the same time, we can have all these nutrients in our diet. Then it will be called as a balanced diet. We should not take uh, any nutrient in extra quantity, because the different nutrients, if they are beneficial for us, in other way they can be harmful when they are uh, below or excess their quantity. So in this way, our diet should be a balanced diet. If we are taking a balanced diet, then we can have a healthy life. Thank you so much, students. It was all about the part 1. And in the next video, we will discuss the part 2. Thanks for watching my video, and please like, share, and subscribe it. Thank you so much.